Hi guys, hello. It's Darlene Mataka Tour. It'll be Sunday when I post this. How are you? I am just trying to get a few of these ornaments done tonight, so I hope you can hear me. I will try to put this a little bit closer to me. I don't want to speak too loud. It is the middle of the night. I'm just trying to get some things done. So I have a bunch of Christmas ornaments. I have snowman, I have Santa, I have some tags, I have the s'mores, I have a snowman in a cup. So a wide variety. I've base coated them. I'm going to show you what else I need to do, the details, and ink them, glue them together, and finish them. So I'm hoping to get them done for my craft show, because this is basically, it's a Christmas in July show that's actually taking place in June. Yeah, kind of crazy, huh? I have a mosquito bite on my arm. It's kind of weird. I just felt that. I'm like, why am I itching? Yeah. Let me look at my camera. I'm gonna have to adjust that. It is, oh gosh. Yeah, it is like crooked. Let me fix that. I hope. Oh, maybe. You guys. Sorry. So you have to look at my belly. All right. Oh my goodness. Wrong way, Darlene. Wrong way. Okay, that's gonna work. All right. So let's see. How is everybody? Okay. I am going to be setting up my craft show today, so I'm going to be super busy. I'm not going to do a demo for you guys. This is going to be it, basically. I will go live for my craft show to just say hey and show you how it turned out. I actually got great news this afternoon. My friend that moved, that was supposed to be helping me with the show, so she sent me a message and said, hey, my son said that he would bring me down and I can still come and help you. And oh my gosh, what a relief. So I will have somebody working my craft booth for me, helping out. At least Friday and Saturday. So I may have to go and work there on Thursday for just a couple hours. Usually it's super busy in the beginning. If I was just there for 2 hours, that would help out a lot. Then it just dies down. So I think that would be fine. I could do that. And also the girls could come and shop, the girls that are staying with us, and there's a Hobby Lobby right there, so they could go to Hobby Lobby. Well, I'm finishing out my shift. I got it all worked out. All right, let me put myself up in the corner and we'll get started. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so we have Santa, we have 4 snowmen. We need to do little cheekies on them. We need to ink them. I'll tell you the colors. Okay, so white, of course. We have black for the pumpkin nose. I did pumpkin spice. The red is country red, and then the pink is what is that pink? Cactus flower. So the pink is cactus flower. The green is leaf green. And what other colors do I have on here? This one I don't know for sure. Let me see if I have it in here. Here it is. Okay, so that one is desert turquoise is this color, and then that would be aqua sky. We have our light beige, right? Warm beige. Warm beige. Okay, and then Santa, of course, is white with country red and leaf green. So let's go ahead. Let's do Santa first, and I'll show you all the pieces. So these guys have a ton of pieces on them. Santa has a few also. So he has the little holly leaf with the berries, and then he is a little cup. So he's a little coffee cup or teacup, whatever you want to call it. Has a nose, has his mustache, and then underneath here, you're going to paint the face area. So we're going to put some cheekies there, and you don't have to paint all of this. So I did the red. That's the part that's going to show, and then we will glue it all together. So I do have to ink everything, but I do need to figure out where are those cheeks going to be, and I have to put eyeballs too. So just barely, a tiny bit of that is going to show. So a way to do that would be to one would be to to get a marker or a pencil, sorry, and pencil it, but I'm just going to kind of figure it out. So let's get us the paper towel. We're going to do cheekies, and we are going to use cactus flower. Just kind of a pinkish color, that'll work. And we're going to use one of our little daubers. These are in the stencil area at your local craft store. You're just going to put it on here. I kind of just twist it, get some of it off. You don't want it really dark. You're just kind of giving it a hint. So figure out where it is. It's like right next to the eyeballs. Okay, 1, 2. So cheekies. Okay, and then we'll do eyeballs. Okay, we're gonna need that for something else. Okay, eyeballs. I have my black paint already. I was filling my black. I had a great big tall bottle. I was filling it and I overfilled it. And I was like, okay, we'll just put some of that into the palette dish right now. Okay, doing my little black. I do want to dry this. I do like to give little highlights on the cheekies. Let me get some white. Where are you, white? White, where are you? I just need it just a little bit. I think we'll speckle everything too when we're all done. So we'll glue everything together, and then we'll work on the ribbons and stuff. I don't know that we need to do all the ribbon. I just need to show you like one for each one. Okay, so a highlight. It's kind of dry. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it, and then we'll just try. All right, so that's the cheekies there. We'll give cheekies to our little snowman. Let me dry this. Yeah. All right, I just wanted to come on here and do this. I slept a little bit earlier, and I was like, okay, I am going to craft for a few hours. So just get that dry as much as you can, and then we're going to ink our edges. Okay, so grab your ink pad. I actually found an ink pad that has white, so I had it for a while. It's called Antique Linen. We'll use that on some of our stuff. Yeah, we'll use that on, like on the black. We can kind of give that a little bit of highlight. So I'm just going to go around all my pieces, and then we'll glue this together. This is really cute. I could see making a whole bunch, make a whole tree with this. Wouldn't that be fun to have a whole tree that was just these little Santa cups? I could see that. But I have gingerbreads too. I cut out gingerbreads tonight. They're not coming up tonight because I already have these things base coated from earlier in the week, and I just didn't have time yet. So I'm getting the stuff done that was already base coated. I cut out lots of gingerbread. I cut out truck and trailer. What else did I cut out? Oh, I did get some more just regular kit stuff done. Yeah, just trying to get a little of this, a little of that, getting ready for my craft show. Setup is tomorrow. Like I said, my friend is going to come and help me with that. I'm so excited because I wasn't going to have anybody at my booth, so it was just kind of going to just be all my, pretty much my finished goods. So I kind of had to punt a little bit, which is fine. Okay, so I am absolutely thrilled that she's going to be there. I adore her. She's the best. She is. She's the best. I can't get my glue open. Obviously, I did not close it properly because it is glued shut. There we go. Okay, let me get that glue off of there. My goodness, Darlene. Okay, so let's glue our Santa together. I'm going to start with the beard. It's going to be easier for me because the top part doesn't line up to the top. Okay, so just start where it makes sense for you to line it up. I'm going to stand up. It's going to line up at the bottom here. So his eyeballs just barely show. Okay, that is going to go like that. Yeah, eyeballs barely show. They will continue to dry. They're not all the way dry. I'm going to put that there. And I didn't ink right here because the fact that that's going to be covered. I didn't ink the sides. It would be hard to get in there. Mustache. And then his nose. And then our little holly leaf. I'm going to go right there with the berries on it. And then the little pom-pom that goes over here. Isn't that cute? This is super easy. Really basic. Kids could do this. This is a great kids kit. Okay, so let me just get everything lined up. Let me just take a peek at this. And we'll set it to the side and let it dry. And we're just going to put jute and one little bead. Nothing fancy on this one. Okay, so setting that to the side. Bring in, we'll just set him right there. Bring in the snowman. Let's do the snowman's cheekies. We're gonna use this little small one, okay, because they're smaller. So we could just do like one, let's do one at a time. Yeah, let's just do one at a time. So get all of that off, all the stuff off. Okay, so like I said, white, black. Oh, the brown is, oh, Darlene, we're not doing black cheeks. Let me find another one of those. I must be tired. I must be tired. I know I have another one in here somewhere. At least I didn't stick it down on my snowman. You guys, I cracked myself up. Okay, let's try that again. This is cactus flower. Okay, we're just going to, we don't need to do it on that side because his nose is right there, but we're going to give him a cheeky right here, and then we're going to give him his eyeballs, and then we can try it. Darlene, what is wrong with you? I'm overtired, guys. Giving pink eyes. Pink eye. You have pink eye. I know, you're going to say, just go to bed. I know, but I did. I slept for quite a while. I was tired earlier, so I slept for a couple hours. All right. Oh my goodness. Well, if we make any mistakes, we know why, right? We know why. Okay, let's dry that really quick, and then we'll ink the edges. We probably should ink the edges first before we do this. The next ones, let's do that. Let's ink all the edges before we do the cheeky. All right, so if you notice there are little X's for the mouth, we could do that right now. It'll be super easy to just go in there and do that right now. Just use your little marker. They do show up, and okay, so there is going to be the carrot nose over that. It does show up. Okay, now we're gonna ink. How about on this part, we're gonna use our, this is like the ridge of the hat. We're going to use our little one that I found that has antique linen. And so I'm using this little dauber thing. And it is just like a mini ink pad. So I'm going to do the same at the top of this. It just kind of does white instead of doing black, you know. Gives it some white like snow. And then we're going to use our, we're not going to do the letters, but we'll use our ink pad on this part. Really just be really careful so you don't break it. Okay, don't press hard, be really gentle, otherwise you're just going to be gluing it, because I know that it came to you in one piece. Oh my goodness. Oh, I had a poor lady tonight. Her picture frames were all dented on the side. The post office had dropped the box had a dent in it, and she's like, what do? I love these. Can you replace them? I was like, well, I have to file a claim, and then they don't cover the postage, so we'll probably just split the postage. That's what I usually do with them. I'll say, you know, well, I'll split the postage with you. It's really hard because you know, you get insurance, but it doesn't cover everything, so it won't cover the postage to mail out a new one. Which is kind of sad. Okay, let me go ahead and do, let's see if we can, you know what? Maybe I should get out the other little small one of those that has, let's get out one of these guys. Maybe that would be easier just to get down in the sides of here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. So, yeah, that might be easier. It's just a little dauber thing. I don't even know what it's called. I can look though. I can look and see what it says. Mini ink blending tool. Okay, perfect. Mini ink blending tool. Okay, so yes, so I felt bad because you know, she had 3 picture frames. It wasn't just one. If it was just one, I would have just easily mailed it out to her. But being 3, it ends up being like $100 by the time that you get the postage on there. I'm like, oh my heavens. Okay, the brown is dark chocolate. So I didn't tell you the brown. The brown for the stick arms. Okay, so let's start going together. Let's start with that's really tight. Let's start with the top. Let's put the top part of the hat right there. And then there is the snow right at the top. Each of them has snow at the top. I'll stand up and make sure that that's where it's supposed to be. And then we have our carrot nose. Okay. Right there. I'll adjust it in a second. We have our little piece of holly at the top with red berries on it. Somewhere. Little red berries. And we have a heart down here, and then we have the words. So we'll glue the words onto the little banner that the snowman's holding. Each snowman is holding a different set of words. This one says burr, burr, and it has little snowflakes in there, and then it has the BRR, burr. All right. Speaking of burr, I saw a picture of somebody that had gone up to Oregon and was coming back, and they took a picture of Mount Shasta. Still a ton of snow. A ton of snow, you guys. Tons. It's been a crazy year. I wouldn't be surprised if some places the snow doesn't melt. It stays there, and then here comes fall, and it just adds to it. I have a feeling that there's going to be some places where it is not going to melt because there's just so much, and it's not hot like it normally is. We're not having heat waves. I'm glad. Okay, don't get me wrong, but it's not sunny California like you would think. Okay, he's done. Look at him. How adorable is that? Okay, let's keep going. Let's do this. This one says Frosty. Okay, so take everything off. I'm going to grab my little cheeky thing, not the black one, Darlene. Where's the one that, oh my goodness, the one that's pink. Okay, so just going to do same thing with this. So it's only one side shows on all of them. Okay, and then our little eyeballs, eyeball. Okay, I'm trying to remember everything for my craft show. I have to remember my chalk paste and my ink. My chalk paste and my ink is in the house. I always keep it in the house. I don't leave it in my trailer. I'm always afraid that it will get too hot. Oh, I was going to ink it before I did that. You know, I just can't remember those things. It is just too late. So I have to remember to take my ink and my chalk paste. If I don't, I'll be going back for it, won't I? But tomorrow's just the first day. There will be people setting up on Father's Day. She just likes to get the people with the bigger booths. She likes to get us in there so that she knows where everybody's going to be. And this craft show actually doesn't start until Thursday. We have a lot of days to set up. It's kind of nice. I kind of like that. It's kind of a nice thing to have more days than you're used to having. Most shows you set up and then it starts the next day. So it's like a lot of shows are just a one day, and some shows you set up in the morning, right? I don't do those shows. I could never accomplish my booth in the morning. I've done them in the past. It's hard for me. I did a ornament one years ago, and I wasn't ready. I had to just stash stuff under my table because there was absolutely no way that I could get ready in the 2 hours before the craft show started. Okay, there's my cute little snowman. Let me take all the things off there. I'm not going to ink the words, but we're just going to ink around the edges of this. This was aqua blue. We're going to say that. We're going to call it aqua blue. You could do a different blue. It might actually be more like baby blue, but aqua blue is good. Okay, do all of my little inking. There's a lot of inking on here, guys. We'll just talk about this and that. This and that and that and this. I tell ya. So, lots going on in our world. I am just, there's just a ton of things happening right now. Isn't there? Always. In some places, oh my goodness, there's been really crazy things happening. Yeah, our world is just cray. I don't know where to start, but yeah, it's busy for us, which is great. We love busy. Love, love, love. Busy. Thank you so much for your orders. We do have the sale going on through Sunday evening at midnight over on the Shopify website. So all you do is you just log in there. I keep posting it. So if you just go to my page, you will see the link to that. And you just go in. If you happen to see something that didn't get the discount put on it, you just let me know, because there could be, there's been 2 so far. And what happens is it just didn't get put into a category when it first got set up. Everything was imported. So some things we know that they didn't import correctly. We've gone through and done everything that we possibly could to correct those things, but that doesn't mean we didn't miss a couple. And so just send me a message. If something like that happens, I'll pop in there and I will fix it. It's easy to do. I can actually even do it from my phone. So if you happen to see it and I'm setting up my craft show, I'll just kind of be checking my phone. And we can always reimburse you for that too. Like if you get charged for something, you didn't get the discount, I can always go back and I can refund you that. So don't stress. Life is good. It's all good. Okay, Frosty the Snowman. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't do my X's for the mouth yet. Okay, let's do that. I was doing it before I put the little carrot nose there, because it was so much easier. You can use a Sharpie. This one is my DentaPen. It's so much easier for me to use this. Okay, there's that. Okay, now I'm going to glue this on. These are turning out so cute, guys. I love them. Love, love, love these little guys. I think they would be really cute larger, so I will probably make a couple of them bigger. I don't think I need to do all of them. So you tell me, or maybe I'll let you choose. So you can just choose, because honestly, it's just about cutting out the thing. So you could just choose and tell me which one. We're going to give him a little scarf. I have some red and some black ribbon. So we'll do that. Okay, next. Where's my lid? Okay, dump everything off. This one says snow. Isn't it cute? So darn cute, guys. All right, here's my little cheeky thing. We're just going to keep going with how we've been doing it. That seems to work. Twist it. It's got a little cheeky there. And then we're going to do eyeballs. Take the end of your paintbrush and just dip it in the paint. We can actually do both of them. And then we're going to dry. Yeah, we're getting there. These are actually really quick. So I pre-painted, if you're just hopping on, I pre-painted everything because I needed to. You don't need to sit and watch me paint all of this, because the painting's the easy part. Assembling it might be intimidating to some people. So, oopsie, sorry guys. All right, so let's do our inking. Let me get the one that, this actually has kind of white on it. So it's called Antique Linen. So it makes it look whitish, like snow. And so that's why I'm doing the black one with that. Kind of adds a little snow effect. Let me open that. Let me show you. It looks yellow on the inside. So it's kind of yellowish. When it goes onto here, it looks white. Okay, so let me add some more. If you get too much, like when I first tried it out, oh my goodness, I was like, oh, not that much. I just took my Clorox wipe and I wiped the entire thing off to start over. So no big deal, guys. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. It is all small stuff too. And a lot of that's not going to show because the thing's going to be on top of it. Okay, ink with the other stuff. Let's do around here. Get all of your little inking done. So I'm excited for ChalkCon coming up. I'm excited for my friends that are going to, they'll receive awards, they'll be recognized. I'm excited to see who is drawn for the Watts of Love weekend. That's something that we get to do. Do you remember when I went last year? It was so much fun. So my name is in the bucket for that. You had to purchase they're $100 for a chance. I don't know how many people will do it because, guys, it's a lot, and you have to be a light maker too. So you already have to donate $250 throughout the last part of the year last year. You had to have been a light maker last year in order to go. So that might eliminate some people. For me, I'm a light maker. We donated not as much as normal. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay because other people have been picking up the slack. I'm not going to be top donor. I may not even be in the top 10. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. We did enough. We did about 13,000, which is a lot. That's a lot. But there's people that did a lot more than that. And I am grateful for that. Do you remember when we did 48,000 that one year? Yeah, we did. We've done a total of, oh gosh, what was it? 106,000? It might be more than that now. It might be a lot more. Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot more than that. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a lot more than that. So our goal was to hit 100,000 last time. I think we're probably at 110, 112,000. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot of lights. So you should be proud of yourself for helping me get there. We haven't had that as our goal to do a Watts of Love Wednesday this last year. It just hasn't been a priority for me. Not because I don't love Watts of Love. It's been because financially I can't take 48,000 out of my account each year now. I can't do that. I mean, when I do the weekly kits and I donate that instead of going into my pocket, that's going into Watts of Love's pocket. And right now I can't financially do that much. So we've done a little bit less, and that's okay. We still did. And to me, we did. It's right at 13,000. We did great. So I think we should be proud of that. Okay. So you guys have helped me. Probably about half of that I just donated on my own. And then I've done a couple of Watts of Love auctions. It's just been hard. It's been a difficult year for me. It's just felt different. I don't know why. I still love you guys. I still love Watts of Love. I still love Chocolate Tour. It's just been a hard year, honestly. Just lots of things, lots of change going on, things in life, changes with my employees. It's just things. And then changes with, I'm no longer doing my other bookkeeping company. So I took a huge pay cut when I decided to say see you later to them. Yeah, so that's a big deal. Oh, I didn't do the X's yet. That's okay. So anyways, if you're wondering why, I mean that's the honest truth, is that financially I couldn't donate that much. Okay. So yeah, you guys are buying the kits and all of that, but when you buy kits, that all goes into my business account and pays for stuff. But before, it was all going to Watts of Love. So it was a sacrifice that I'm glad that we made. Okay, I love that we were able to do it then. It's not something I'm able to do anymore. Not right now. Maybe another day. Maybe next year we'll do a lot more than that. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that God has given me the opportunity to be able to do that. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can give up their profit and just be able to donate it. Okay, there. I thought I probably had enough in there. So, I mean, basically that's what you're doing. You're giving your profit away and more. And I love them to death. I hope that I get chosen. They're not choosing the people to go on the trip. They're going to choose the people to go on the Watts of Love weekend. So the Watts of Love weekend is at Nancy's lake house, and I went last year. It was a blast. Okay, we had such a great time. We really did. I'm sure that most of the people that went are going to want to go again. Most of them. Some might not. Maybe they didn't have the same experience that I did. I had a great experience. I loved it. And being able to just be there with like-minded people that all have the Watts of Love, it's near and dear to their heart, and they want to raise money. To be there with those people is just amazing. We did have corporate. Oh, I didn't try that. Darlene, just be careful. Don't pick up the pink. You don't want to have a pink outline there. Corporate was there last time. I am not 100% sure if corporate is going this time. It was my understanding that that might change. We'll see, because I'm going to tell you that sometimes things go back and forth. I know that there were some changes that they were going to make, and some people, were told about it. Couturiers get to hear all that stuff. And so, some changes were going to be coming up, and they weren't what was going to be good for the company, in our opinion. Okay. So, it's sometimes the worker bees, the worker bees know better than the corporate staff that's sitting there and doesn't know what's going on in the field. So, sometimes they really do just listen to us, which is amazing. I love that. So one of the changes that I thought was going to be coming up at ChalkCon is not going to happen, and I can't talk about it, but I love that they actually listen to us when we go. I don't feel like that's in the best interest for the company, and here's why. So our couturiers and our master couturiers went to bat for us, and they want what's best for us. They're corporate just knows what's best for their bottom line, and they try to know what's best for us. They really do. But that was pretty cool. I love that we're able to change things like that. So let me dry this, and then these guys will be all done in just a moment, and we'll put the little ribbon on them and around them, so they're gonna have little sparks. All righty, and then we have a lot of painting to do on other stuff like stripes and stuff like that. We have some painting to do. But these are going to be fun. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to put the jute on yet, because I do want to speckle. So I'm going to speckle everything at once, so that I just have to get the toothbrush dirty one time. Uno times. Guess what, guys? Okay, so do you remember me saying that it was very hard to find a good Baltic birch? So I got a message from one of my friends today, and he has been purchasing Baltic birch plywood from the same company that I used to purchase it from here locally. Do you remember when I would show you a picture of my truck that was all loaded up, and I was so excited because I had all this wood for you guys, and I was like, I'm all stocked up so I can make kits. And then we started getting crappy wood, and wood that we could hardly use, and wasn't worth it, and it was warped, and it had really bad stuff on it, like big patches. So sometimes a good sizable amount of it wasn't usable. So I found another source, and we started using the MDF, which has worked out great. But my friend sent me a message today and goes, hey, I was just over to TH&H, and guess what? They don't have the Baltic birch anymore. They're out of it, and they're not getting any back in. Well, guess why? Probably because Darlene's not ordering $7,000 a month of it, which during COVID, I was ordering between $5,000 and $7,000 and putting it in storage, not knowing. Okay, so I was just taking the stacks, putting them in storage, and then using them later. Well, the last batch that they got, that it was so big that the inside and the outside, the back of my truck and the inside of my truck was completely full. And I didn't even look into it. I just took it directly to storage, and then we started using it about 3 or 4 months ago. We started using it. It was crap. It was terrible. It was really, really bad. So anyways, he told me they're not getting it in. So I'm so glad that we had already switched and transitioned to the MDF, because the Baltic birch, it's just not available here. We do get really good Baltic birch that we're using for wedding stuff, but it's super expensive. It's not, you don't want to paint that because it's really expensive, and to do kits and just paint over that is not, no, it's nuts. Okay, let's do the mouth. And then we're not going to put the jute on yet because we're going to speckle these. So we'll just scooch these up. I'll bring in the next set of things that we're doing. And we're just going to, I have a few. All right, so you can fast forward through these. Aren't these cute? These are adorable. So they'll just have some ribbon and a little bead. Ribbon around the neck to have scarves, okay? And then they'll have jute and a bead. Okay, let's scooch these up. Sorry guys. You're going up here. Bye. Bye. Bringing in the next thing. Okay, this is my next tray. This is what we use to organize stuff. We use these little brownie pans. Okay, and here's all my jute. I can just leave all that in here. So these are tags, but they're ornament tags basically. Basically, they're a large ornament that's going on the tree. It's going to hang just like an ornament. We do have to paint stripes on some of these. So I'm going to get out my little cheat sheet to look at it. But aren't these cute? Where's my cheat sheet? Somewhere. Not there. Oh, over here. Okay, got it. All right, so everything's painted. So our black is black, our white is white. We have our light beige for the noses. The red is country red or Santa red, whichever you want to use. And then on this one, the pink is my cotton candy or cactus flower, one or the other. And then I have our gingerbread is our warm, honey brown. And then over here, this little guy, this is going to be aqua sky or baby blue. And then slate gray for this. We're going to do stripes in here. Of course, you have your white and your red. And then we have slate gray. We have our aqua sky. And then this is our, what was that? The desert turquoise. Okay, so those are all our colors. And then there's a tiny bit of yellow on the birdie's nose. Okay, can you see it? Can you see it? So let's do the ones that we need to do stripes, and we'll let them kind of dry. So let me just pull that part. That just comes right off. And our stripes are in red. Okay, so, yeah, aren't these cute? These are so darn cute. I'm so excited. It's always fun to have new things like this. I love just I love Christmas, okay? And honestly, for Christmas, I need to be able to sit down and I need to paint a whole bunch of these. Okay, so this is going to be red, red, red. Okay, I just needed to know where my stripies were. Okay, so that one is red. And yeah, and it might need 2 coats. We'll take a look at it. I'm just putting it on really light coat. I don't want it to be globby. Just do a really light coat, and then you can always do a second coat, which I think that's what we'll do. So we'll just dry. Okay, there's the pieces for that. Let's take this off, our little gingerbread guy. Same thing. Okay, so we have red, red, red. Okay, so yeah, red, Darlene. Red, red, red. Okay, so I'm just using an angle brush, and this is probably a 3/8 inch angle brush. Works great. You can turn your project so you can do it easier by doing both sides of the line like that. If you have questions, pop them in there. I'll go back and I'll answer. Oopsie doodle. Okay, let me just try to even that out. There we go. Okay, I'll go back and I'll answer questions. I'm gonna have this post in the morning about, I don't know, how about 8 o'clock? You guys can sleep in. Oh my heavens. There's just so many of these. It's so cute. But I would love to do like 100 of each. Wouldn't that be fun to have 100 of each of these? Or at least 2 dozen of each would be fun. Okay, let me dry that. We'll do a second coat. I think that might be the only, we have to do white on the white frosting on the gingerbread hat. And then I'll take a look and I'll see if there's anything else. I think that's the only detail. So I'm just trying to save any detail. right, so this is supposed to be on my private, yeah, it says private test stage. Test system. Okay. I found out why my phone wasn't uploading. It kept disconnecting. So when I called in and was having issues with my internet the other day, she did something to our thing. She made it so that I don't know, that we were on some weird data metering thing, and yeah, it was bad. So my phone kept disconnecting, but I had to put it on there on a setting where it just stays on, where it automatically connects whenever it sees this our Wi-Fi here. So that's a good thing, because it kept disconnecting. That's why I couldn't post the video earlier today of what I did yesterday. It just wouldn't post. I kept trying, and then I was like, I'm not going to keep trying, because then I'll get kicked off and they'll tell me you can't post for 24 hours, and then I'll just be crying. All right, let's try this. Okay, now we need to do the white frosting. Let me look on these. Okay, there's no other details on those. I've done all the details. And, okay, yeah, so just the frosting. See how it has a little squiggly line? I just need to take a little brush, not that one. Let me see if I have a liner brush. Where's a liner brush? That would work good. Or we'll use a stylus. A stylus is always great. I might not have a liner brush in here. Yeah, actually this one's not terrible. Let me just see if I can do it with this one. It's just a tiny brush, but I might be able to do it. I might. Let's try it. Let's just use the edge of it as if it's a liner brush. Oh yeah, I think it might work. And I'm just going to squiggle back and forth. I kind of wish that wasn't there, because we always did our own little gingerbread frosting on our ornaments, and it was super easy to just go squiggle, squiggle, squiggle back and forth. And it's okay if it's wider than what the line is. Mine's wider. It's okay. Guys, you don't have to be perfect. Don't worry. If you have a shaky hand, it's okay. Do not sweat the small stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect. No one is going to say you have a wiggly line, right? They're not going to care. They're not going to know, hey, she went out of the line. It doesn't even matter, guys. Honestly, it really doesn't. Don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. All small stuff. All right. Okay, looks good. I'm just kind of going over it to smooth it out. See, I just like wiggle it. I'm so used to doing that. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully, without blowing it away. Okay, I'm just going to be really careful with it. Okay, so let's do this one first. Let's do the one on the right. We're going to stand up. We're going to glue everything together. Look how cute they are. So this one's like a little elf. All right, there's that. So I got glue all over me. This little ring thing goes right here. And this says Coco. And so I just put a little bit on there, not a ton. Try to line it up so that it goes on there right the first time. There's like a little string there. What is that? A fuzzy. Get that off of there. Come on. Okay, there we go. And then this is next. We're getting to the end of the glue, so I'm trying to just hold it upside down so that it goes. And then there is scoring there, so you can see exactly where that needs to go. Okay. And then these all go in there. You can put this one down first. This is the little beard. It just goes all the way to the bottom. I'm going to line this all up when I'm all done, so don't stress if it's off a little bit. I will be fixing that. So that just goes right on top of that. Just like that. Those reds might be different. It's okay. After we speckle this, nobody is even going to know. And then there's a curly little mustache, and then he has a nose, and then there's a snowflake. And I am looking to see, oh, and there's, let's see, oh yeah, so a snowflake. All right. I did not ink these. I'm not going to ink these. I'm going to leave it. I think they're super cute just the way they are. I'm not inking anything on these. Isn't that really sweet? Now you can ink it. I'm just choosing to skip that part because I just want it to be nice and crisp. But I am going to do my speckling. Okay. How sweet is that? Okay, come here, Gingerbread. You are next. You are next, Mr. Gingerbread. Get my glue. My problem is that I'm holding it upside down, so the glue's coming out a lot. And I'm just going to grab a paper towel and wipe my hand. All right, let's try this again. Just need a little bit, just a little bit here, a little bit there. It's getting really hot in here. It's good. I have the door shut completely. I don't want to make noise. Hubby's sleeping, dogs are sleeping. Don't need to be making noise. Okay, and then we're going to do our gingerbread, our little gingerbread gnome. Goes right there. And then here's a beard. These are so cute. So stinking cute, guys. Okay, and then this is the hatband. It goes like that. And then we have a little candy. It is a peppermint. Okay. And then a mustachio. And then a nose. And then the little, I'm looking to see where that goes. The little snowflake. Okay, let me make sure everything's even. So you can just do that. That's why I like using Aleene's tacky glue, because you can move things, okay? So it's not like set right away and you have no choice on how things go, right? Okay, that goes there. And then here comes this guy. This reminds me of just a caroler or somebody like that. Is that, or the mayor? Or the Scrooge. I don't know. Maybe it reminds me of Scrooge. Oops, there goes some glue. Let's just use that. Yeah, it might remind me of Scrooge. What do you guys think? Who does this remind you of once it's put together? You know, a caroler, Scrooge, somebody just during the winter, a grandpa. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking a caroler or Scrooge. One or the other. Yep. I don't know. And then, oopsie, almost jumped it. The hatband, and then this little piece of paper thing says "Let It Snow," and that goes right up there. And then there is a bird. Where does the bird go? Oh, the bird goes right next to that. Right on the hatband. Okay, right there. Snowflake goes up in the corner. We do have a mustache and a nose, and then we'll make sure that this is all even. Put the lid on, Darlene. Okay, so then I just go back, I make sure it's even because it's moved around. What do you guys think this is? Tell me, you guys tell me. You think it's a caroler or you think it's Scrooge? I know who this is. This is Santa. This is my favorite guy. This is Santa. Okay, let's take everything off. Oh, those letters are all separate. I didn't know that. I think some letters are easier to join. So on Cocoa, the O's, they're easier to join together. Yeah. And the script on Gingerbread, that was easier. Let's just do all our letters first. Ooh, I think I'm hungry this morning. It's morning time already. I am ready for breakfast. It's 2:17 my time. Yeah. I'll probably be done about 3. I don't know. Go to bed and sleep for a while. I usually, on Saturdays, I'll sleep in usually till 8 o'clock. Once in a blue moon, I'll sleep in longer than that. Yeah, once in a really blue moon. Not very often. Okay, I need to clean up some glue. Hang tight for 1 second here. And I needed a Clorox wipe. Okay, so let's do some cleanup. Clean up on aisle 3. Yeah, there's a lot of glue there. Alrighty, get some of that out. And they're just moving on me. Yeah, at least it dries clear, guys. It will be fine. It will be fine. And we are going to speckle. So that will cover up some of that. Okay. There's my thing. Okay. So let's do this. Let's get our little Santa. The glue. I didn't put the lid on it. Of course I didn't, because you know how I am. Santa, there you go. Okay, let's get your beard. And then we get, this is the little hat thing right there. And it has a little pom-pom at the top. He actually has 2 snowflakes. He's lucky. He has 2 snowflakes. One on his hat brim and one on his hat. There is the nose. The mustache. Here's the nose. There's the nose. We have a snowflake for up here and a snowflake right here. And then we're going to clean up our little mess right there. Yeah, a little bit of a mess. All right. Not a lot. We do need that paintbrush still. Okay, let me just get this all straight. Make sure you're pressing down, getting it all to seat on there. Move your letters. It's okay if they're kind of off. It's kind of cute. Okay, there's our Santa. He's looking sharp. Santa, you're looking sharp, buddy. Okay. All right, let me bring in the next stuff. I'm just going to leave that there. Aren't those cute? Those are so stinking cute, guys. So those are the tags. I can't remember what the prices are. And it's 1 full set. So, yeah, they're in there. Now we have s'mores. Okay, so we have our s'mores and our little snowman soup. Okay, so here's our s'mores. So here it is with all the pieces. Here's our snowman soup with all the pieces. It looks like I definitely need to ink these. Okay, and then I need to do stripes. Okay, so I need to do stripes over here on this candy cane. I think that's the only painting besides little cheekies. So we'll do cheekies. Check it, make sure I get the right one. Let me get a paper towel. And let's do cheekies so just one because the nose goes up the other way. Okay, do we want cheekies on here? We can do cheekies just on the one side because the other side is covered by the nose, right? Ooh, that's kind of an odd shaped cheeky. Okay, and then this can go over here, and let's do that side also. There's a lot of stuff to ink on. I will tell you as we're going through it what colors are what. Okay, we need to do eyeballs and little dots. Okay, so for this one he has eyeballs and he also has little dots for the mouth. Okay, and then we're going to do our red for this candy cane right here. But let's go ahead and let's do all of our eyeballs and all of our mouths, and that way we can dry it and we can go back and we can do the red stripes on the candy cane. And I'll tell you all the colors because there's going to be other colors on this that we didn't use. Okay, this one has a smile and just eyeballs. Okay, so we'll use our marker, but we'll need to dry that because that cheek isn't dry. So let's do the stripes on the candy cane first. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it like this, going to grab some of my red paint, and it's going to be tricky to do those stripes. And I think we're just going to end up doing one coat because we're going to be lucky to just get in there. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. Okay, so I'm just being really careful. I just need my teeny tiny brush and I don't have it here. And you know what? This part doesn't really matter because that is going to be covered by the cup. Okay, so let's dry now. And then we can draw our line for that mouth and we can start inking and I'll show you everything. Things are blown away. And we do have to do some ribbon on the tops of them. Okay, all right, so, oh, and he has little eyebrows. So he's kind of scowling. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, there's that. And this one has a little mouth here. Just like that. Okay. And you can use a Sharpie or this one's a Identa pen. I like the Identa pen. Just don't spray seal over this unless you do a matte finish first because it will start, it will blur on you. Okay, if you know what I mean. It will do that. It will blur. You don't want that. What it does is it bleeds. Okay, so you don't want to spray anything that you've written with a marker. You don't want to spray it directly with a gloss paint. You totally can do. I got way too much there. Where's my my Clorox wipe? Where's my Clorox wipe? I was looking for it in the trash. Did I put it up here? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to take some of that off. So, see, I put way too much. Let's just take some of that off in the center. And then let's dry that and let's try again. Yeah, you can try it again. So, I got way too much. Okay, I'm going to do the sides of this hat. All right. Okay. And then we're going to use our ink pad to do the rest of this. So just apply a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to get in there. Don't have to do the bottom part because that cup is there. So we'll do the cup instead. Do your sides of your candy cane. Just because. Okay, and the bottom part, that's all this cup right here. Okay, so you don't have to do that. We're just going to do the cup. I need to take a whole bunch of these, go up to my cabin and just hide for like a couple of days and just paint ornaments, guys. Honestly, I just need to do that. Who wants to come with me? Who wants to join me for like a runaway? I know we're gonna be doing some things. Oh, I should take some of these down to the beach cottage so the girls can all paint some. Yeah, it might be fun. I was trying to decide what all stuff to do. I think that would be a fun thing to do. Okay, we have a lot to glue, so we need to keep going. And some of my pieces have gotten mixed up. It will be fine. I'm gonna look at my cheat sheet here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So let's do the first one first, which was this. Let's do this guy. All right, so let's put the cups on first. We'll do the bottom. We're going to start from the bottom and go up because that's going to be easier for me. I usually start at the top, but I think it's going to be easier to start at the bottom on this one. All right. Alrighty. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. He has a little button. He will have a little scarf with some ribbon. Okay, all that comes later. Right, and you may not see all of that because I don't have enough time to do all of them, but I'll do some. So I might just do like one in each set. Like this is, I only have one of these guys, so I would have to do this one. Okay, so the colors, the light blue is my aqua sky or baby blue, whichever you want to use. I have the red is country red, orange is pumpkin spice. We used a cactus flower for the cheeks. Let's see, one of those goes on the spoon. Let's get our snowman soup on there. Let's do that. These are so cute. This would be cute and large too. So I tried to keep my ornaments all around the same size. These tags here are extra large though. So just know that. The tags are larger than what I normally would do. And oops, let's see. I'm gonna make sure I get enough because that actually is gonna hang off the edge just like that. And then you can have two little marshmallows right over here, just like that. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. And then we have our little birdie that's going to go up on top right here. And then a snowflake here. It's just right there. And then a snowflake on the cup right here. Okay, so just like that. And then he'll have a scarf. Okay, so he's done. We are going to speckle everything. So we might have to do like stages, do a few at a time. Isn't that cute? Okay, we need to ink. Let's ink this guy. Okay, so the colors, the dark chocolate is the dark, and then this is our honey brown. And then is it honey brown? Is that what it is? You guys, it's something like that. Yeah, it's our gingerbread one that we always use. Okay, so let's ink all this stuff. Let's ink all this stuff. Let's use our little inker. We're usually using our ink pad, which is kind of throwing me off. I should just grab the ink pad. It's probably easier for me. So this part is supposed to look like the graham cracker. So there's one at the top and one at the bottom, and then there's the chocolate there, and then the marshmallow in the middle. And the marshmallow actually has a snowman nose. So it's like a snowman. Okay, I don't need to do these because it's not going to show up. Okay, so I'm not going to do the chocolate part. I'm going to do the little nose, and then we'll glue this one. All right, don't need to do the snowflake. Okay, so I'm going to just put some here and some here and get those top and the bottom on there. So that's our graham cracker. And I will make sure that that's all even when I stand up. Then this is the chocolate. It goes on next. It's dripping. The chocolate is dripping. Okay, then we have our nose, which our nose is sorry, there's a little fuzzy there. Is pumpkin spice. Our nose is pumpkin spice. Oh, I didn't do the sides. That's okay, because then it just means that the marshmallow is very white. So that means I have to do it the same way on the other one. Okay, is that the wrong one? I think it's okay. I think they're the same. And then what does it have? I'm gonna flip this over. It has, okay, so there's two snowflakes. So one at the top and one at the bottom. So one at the top and one at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to make sure everything's even on there. Okay, looks good. Look how cute that is. He's so cute. Cute little s'more. Okay, let's just switch sides on this. Okay, let's ink everything. Should I ink this? You know what? I am going to ink this just to show you what it would look like if you were to ink your sides of your marshmallow. Okay, so, and I can go back, I can actually ink those. I think it's going to look better with it inked, honestly. So why don't I do that? I can actually do that. I can do that right now. I can just kind of sneak this in there and just do a little bit there, and I'll probably have to move my nose. Yep, probably. Okay. All right. There's that. Okay, make sure it's still even. Okay, and then I'm going to ink all my edges. I'm not going to ink the dark colors because it's not going to show. I could do it with the white, but, oh yeah, because they did that. They did it with the white. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do it. We're just going to skip it. You know what it would look like. It will be fine. Okay, so do the nose. And that it? Okay. Oh yeah, the little, I don't know if I want to do that. Just a barely little bit around there. Okay. All right, let's assemble this guy. I got stuff all over my fingers. Okay, so I'm gonna put a line at the top, a line at the bottom for that stuff, and then dot 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 for our other things. Okay. All right, so this goes at the top. This is like the graham cracker at the top, graham cracker at the bottom. We have a nose. Okay, we have a heart, and we have 3 buttons. And then I'll do the rest. Okay, uno, dos, tres. And you can turn them if you want. It doesn't really matter if the buttons aren't pointing the right direction. Who cares, right? Who cares? No one cares. All right, so here's the chocolate and the arms. Okay, so this one has arms. He's the dad, right? He takes care of everybody. This is the Papa size s'more. It's a triple decker. Kind of cute, huh? Okay. There's our chocolate. Here's more chocolate. And then, this actually ties on. Do I have jute here? I probably have jute here I can use. This little snowflake goes up here, and then one at the bottom. Okay, so let me do this. Let me stand up. Let's get everything even. Okay, nose needs to go up. And then there's a little bit of glue there that can come out of there. Arm needs to be like that. That needs to be there. Okay, that looks really good. That looks good. Okay, we need to speckle all these. Let me move my paint. I am gonna have to go out and do my paint. Maybe I need to stack these so that I can do my speckling. Okay, so let me just try to move stuff. I can move my ink pads and my little inkers. Okay, all right. Let's just kind of move this because I need to bring in the paper. I want to be careful with these guys because they're not dry yet. Okay, so that tells me that things can move on them. Look how cute these are. I'm doing a little tree at my craft show. So I think I just have one of everything. So that's the problem for people if they come in and one wants one and one wants an, oops, there goes my paper towel. Yeah, to just have one of things, it's not always good. I don't want people fighting, but I don't have time to do a whole bunch, not right now. So yeah, I just have one of this, one of that. Okay, we're gonna do our speckling with our black and white. And let me just kind of get a little bit more paper towels out here. Need one for our paint. Let me see if I can scooch these close together and we can do most of them, or a lot of them. Some of them. All right. Okay. Let me scoot that up or down. Let's see. Let's scoot these down. Let's scoot them down so you can see better. Yeah, we'll scoot it down so you can see a little bit better. And then we still have the tags. So we'll dry these, we'll move them, and then we'll do the tags. Okay. So we're gonna do black and white. White and black. It's for my fingers. My toothbrushes are right here. I need a little bit of my water. Right, there's water, there's water. Maybe a little bit more because I'm going to come back and do a second set. Okay, so water, paper towel, paint, paper towel, and then some water. Okay, and then just test it out. Make sure it's not too big. I don't think it's too big. Okay, yeah, it's fine. So just go ahead and get some on everything. I'm just gonna cover everything that I can, and then we'll go back and we'll do black, okay? I didn't have a lot of paint on there to begin with, so I'm gonna need to put some more white in there. There's not enough, and you know I always like to go back and add just a little bit more. Okay, so then wipe your finger. We're gonna do our black next. Okay, water, paper towel, paint, paper towel, water, paper towel. Okay, all right, and then test it. Make sure they're not huge, and you just make little quick pulling motions. You're pulling back on those bristles, and that's how you speckle it. Aren't those cute? Ah, so darn cute, guys. I just love it. Okay, I'm going to add a little more white now. Okay, so I did get some more white paint. All right, so let's add some more white to these guys. And then let's dry it really quickly. We'll remove them and we'll bring in the tags and do the tags. These are so darn cute. So darn cute, guys. So we're just getting a whole bunch done today. So if you come in and it's already halfway running, you can go back and watch the replay. I did pre-record this, and I'm going to post it to start at 8 o'clock a.m. my time. And then if you have questions, just let me know. I'm going to put that all the way up there. Okay, I'm going to bring in the tags. These tags are so cute. And that goes up there. So darn cute. I'll turn one sideways. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we start with white, water, paint, water. Okay, all right, here we go. So cute, guys. So darn cute. I love what the speckles does. It just changes it. It just gives it character. And then I'm going to do black. All right, wipe your finger. Okay, so now we're going to do our water, and then our paint, and then a little bit of water. Okay, I want to make sure it's not too big. Okay, it's perfect. Perfect size. So just speckle, speckle, speckle. I just love it. I just think it's so cute. I don't even think I need to add any more white. I just need to add a little more black in there. Okay, I think we're done. So let's do this. Let's dry this really quickly. I'm going to grab my Clorox wipe to wipe my fingers. I have stuff all over them. Of course I do, because you know me. You know me, guys. I can't create without being messy. Okay, let's dry, and I'm going to show you how to do some of the little pieces. We're not going to do everything. There's not time to do everything. What do you think? I think it's really cute. I think it is super cute. Okay, so let's move these guys. Yeah, are they dry? Not all the way. Here, let's try it a little bit more. Some of those are big. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's move all of our paper towel and let's assemble some of these guys. Okay. Move this, move this. We'll lay everything out so you can see everything. We have all of our little stuff. Wait, let's put the tags up here. The tags take up so much room, but they're so darn cute. I just love them. So we have our gingerbread, our caroler, we're gonna call it caroler. We have our little Elfie and our Santa. Okay, that goes there. This goes here. Look at all these. So 12 ornaments. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so for the first ones, that goes with that. And then we have to put, I have some ribbon to make our little scarves. Okay, so I don't know how much I need. Maybe like that much. Maybe. It's hard to know. Usually I'll do like 9 inches. 9 inches is usually enough to go around it. Okay, need to loosen up these scissors or get me some new ones. I have so many scissors, guys. All right, so I kind of want to do like opposite. That has red on it, so I want to do black. This one doesn't have red on it, so I want to do that. This one doesn't have red on it. This one has red on it. Okay, so does that make sense? Let's move these, guys. And let's do our snowman first. So we're just going to tie this like it is a scarf. If you want to have a little bell and tie a bell on there, you absolutely can do that. I bought some bells. I don't know where they are. The girls have organized and they're gone. And I'm not buying more because I need to just find them. All right, so they're not going to go on here anyways. I will take these to my craft show tomorrow. So these are not going to have a bell. They're just going to have the cute little ribbon. So I'm just going to quickly tie all the ribbon. And the bows at the top are more difficult. So I'll show you one of those. I'm not going to do all of them on here because I don't want to take up all your time. And I've got to get to bed at some point. So my goal is 3 o'clock. I have 15 minutes to get done. Yeah, I know. I'm crazy. Yeah, that's me. I can't help it. That song, like, it's me. I'm the problem. I know. All right, so our little scarves. This is just little 1/4 inch ribbon, or no, actually it says 3/8 inch ribbon. This is from Hobby Lobby. So when you see the ribbon come out, grab some of it, set it aside for the next year. I have quite a few of these little packages, so then I'm able to give some to you guys because I'm never going to use everything that I purchased for ribbon. There's just no way. I purchased way too much. Okay, and if you want to, you can definitely glue that down. I'm not going to glue it. I'm just going to kind of let it be a free spirit. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have my glue gun plugged in, but I probably should. I probably should do that right now. Dang it. Okay, so I'm going to plug it in so that before I'm all the way done, I can fix that because they are kind of cray-cray. Where's the hole? There we go. Okay, so before we're all done, I will glue those down, or after. At some point. Aren't these cute though? These are so stinking adorable. You could also rip fabric and tie around this. I suppose you could put raffia, but I don't think that would look as good. This little ribbon is just perfect. Little 3/8 inch plaid, black ribbon and red plaid ribbon. Okay, now comes this little piece here. So you are not going to tie it in a knot like we sometimes do. You're going to fold it in half and pinch that. You're going to push that through this little hole at the top, and you're going to open that up, and you're going to grab those tails, and you're going to pull. And then you're going to take a bead. So I'm going to use, since I used black on the scarf, I'm going to use red for this. Okay, does that make sense? I'm going to thread that through, and then I'm going to tie a knot after that to just hold it. I know that might not make sense, but yeah, I'm going to do that, and then you tie a knot at the top, and then you're done. So I'll do another one. I don't need to do all of these. You guys can kind of get the picture from just seeing 2, right? Yeah, I don't need to do all 4 of those. I'll do them afterwards. I'll take pictures tomorrow, I'll post them, and that'll be a few more projects done. Okay, so let's do this one. So here's what you do. You take your jute, and you fold it in half, and you pinch that. Okay, so pinch that, and then press that through that hole. Open that up, and grab the tails, and pull. Okay, so that it's just even like that. And then we're going to use a black and white one since it has a red scarf. Thread that through. I'm able to just push it through there pretty much. If you need to, you could tape it Okay, and then tie a knot so it stays, and then a knot at the top. Okay, so that way you can hang this. It's an ornament. Okay, just like that. So there's two. There's two all the way done. These guys, I'll do those afterwards, but those are all done. And then Santa's really super easy. He just has the jute and one of these beads. So he just has a red bead. So just take your jute, pinch it in half, thread it through there. I would like to have a whole bunch of these. Darlene just needs to get her butt in gear and start painting. I know. I need to paint every night instead of being on the internet checking out and seeing what you guys are doing. Yes, that is what I need to do. I surf the internet way too much. I admit that. I admit that I am on there way too much, just looking. But I love to see what everybody's up to. And a lot of times that's my way of seeing my friends. Oh my goodness. One of my friends, Katie Cornea, she had just posted that her dog had to be put down today. And that was like right before I was going to do this. I had to just sit there and just cry. I just had to sit there and cry. Isn't that so cute? Santa, you're adorable. Okay, let's do our cute little s'mores. Let me bring in that stuff. Where's my picture? Here's my picture. Okay, so, oh gosh, I think I have a mosquito bite on the other side too. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so this has a scarf. Okay, goes around here. And then it has the little tag. So this little tag is with it. Do I have a little piece of raffia? Of jute. There we go. There's a little piece of jute there. I can use that. I don't know what this is for, but it's like all tangled. Kind of looks like my dog might have gotten it. Maybe. Okay, so I just need to tie it. I just need to be able to thread that through that hole. And yeah, I did. I just looked that. I'm going to tie this around that. Darlene. Don't lick it. Oh my goodness. I might have to tape the end. It's fraying out. Oh, there we go. I twisted it. Okay, so what I like to do with these is I like to just tie right there and then tie a knot. So I tie a knot so that it will stay flat, okay? And then I'll just tie this around. So I'll tie it all the way around. This one I could just tie it in the back. Not a big deal. It just is going to hang there, and then the scarf is going to be over it. Okay, so I'm going to tie that in the back and trim that. I don't paint the backs. If you want to, you can. It's not a requirement. This is going to hang down below this. Okay, so it's going to go right below that, just like that, and then this is going to go right here, just like this. Okay, so there's your little scarfie, and then you got your little tag that's hanging below it. Hope that made sense. And then we'll do our little ribbon and our beads. Okay, and let's see. I have a red, and I hope my jute is long enough. I think it is. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think about that. Okay, so I'm just pinching it. Let's do this one first. And push it through that hole. And then pull those tails. Okay. And then thread this through. I think we'll do the green one on this one. Thread those through. I have different colored beads. Green, red, black, plaid. Okay, and then tie a knot. And then we'll tie a knot at the top. So you tie a knot right there to hold that bead down. And then tie a knot at the top, and then that's how you hang it. So I'm gonna have to price all these tomorrow. These are gonna go at my craft show. They're gonna be so cute, guys. All right, so but I have to take pictures first. I can't just take them. Okay, so this is going to go right here. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm so excited for the craft show. I need to make some of the stuff that I made last year. I have the little tea lights and they went really well. I had this Santa that was hanging that said days till Christmas. That was really cute. You guys love that one. We sold a ton of those last year. They sold like the first thing. That was like the first thing. I think I made two. Excuse me. Water. Hello. I think I made two, and they were the first things that went out of my booth. Gingerbread are usually like one of the first two. People love gingerbread men. They decorate with snowmen also, but they absolutely adore gingerbread. So, okay, let me trim that. Then those are done. Okay. All right. Now our little snowman soup has, let me see. He has a scarf. He actually has a thin scarf, but you know what? I have this right here. Is that gonna be too big? Well, you know what? It's going to be used. So I'm gonna use this ribbon. And does he have anything else? No, he doesn't. He just has this ribbon. Just gonna tie it in a knot. That's really big. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use the thinner stuff that I have right here. I think I have several more of these on the shelf. Okay. Yeah, the thin stuff is what I need to use. Okay. And that's just gonna go through there. And then we have a black and white bead for this one. You can use whatever color you want. It honestly doesn't matter. Just going to trim those. We're getting there. We're getting there. And I'll just do a couple of the tags for you. Okay, so there's that. And then I have some jute and I have a bead. So same thing, okay? And for some reason I have a little thing of, oh, I know. I have, this is, I have red and white that was supposed to be for that little tag. Okay, so you'll probably get that in there because Tara probably is giving you guys that in your kit. She's really good at doing that. She looks at the pictures. So I don't usually do that. It's hard for me sometimes. And not everybody gives out ribbon and stuff like that. A lot of times they only sell the blanks. You don't get all the goodies. Like we give you ribbon, we give you beads. We take care of you. We want you to have a full project. And I will tell you when once in a while I'll say, I'm so sorry, I only have enough ribbon for my project, but I wanted to show you what it would look like. So I try not to do any projects that I can't give you everything because I don't want you to have to go search. And some of you might live like in an apartment or in a retirement center. You can't just run out and grab everything that you need and you don't have room to store it. So I like to just give you those little pieces of ribbon, and if you don't want to use it, save it for another project. Okay, tying that in a knot, tying that in a knot. Okay, and if I miss any colors, just put a message in here, and okay, how cute that is. I am going to kind of glue those down, I think. I'm not sure. I kind of like how it just kind of is there. I think it'll be fine. Okay, let's do these. These ones are, where's my... Oh, these are big. Okay. So these actually have a bow on them. So we have big, let's bring this up. We have the big beads and then we have bows. Okay, so let me show you how to do those. So, excuse me. Big thing of jute and a bow. Okay, so you're gonna not pull it tight. You're going to put this in here, so it's going to go right in through there, and you're going to leave this open a little bit, okay? You're not going to pull it tight yet. You're going to leave it like that so you can slide the bow in there, okay? I hope that I have enough jute. I might have to just wait and get more jute. Okay, this is just, do it like a bow, just across like that, okay? And then you stick that in there and then you pull tight and that's going to cinch your little bow down. And you don't have to do this part. I'm kind of like looking at it like, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to put that on there? It is cute like that though. Okay, and then you're going to put your little bead, feed the bead through. Yeah, I think we need longer jute. A lot of you guys have your own jute, so if I don't give you a longer piece, it will be fine. And you know what? I'm not going to... Do I want to tie that? Yeah, I better tie a knot there. I better tie a knot. And then I'll just tie a knot at the top. I'll just be really careful. I'll tie a teeny tiny knot. It doesn't have to have a long place to hang from. It just has to have a place, right? So that's fine. That's still plenty of room right there to hang. Okay, and then I'm going to do an angle on my bow. I'm going to go in, you know what? It's really far away. So when I do the next one, I'm going to go in and show you. So I'll do one more so that I can show you that bow part a little bit better. We're almost done, guys. It's the middle of the night. We're almost done. Okay. There's that. Okay, so super cute. If you want to do something different, you can totally do something different. You don't have to do this. You don't have to have the bow there. I'm kind of thinking that it doesn't look as good as what theirs did. Theirs doesn't look that great either. That's funny. Okay, so there's that. All right, let's do Santa. I'm like, I really want to do Santa. Okay, so what was I going to do different? Oh, I just wanted it to be close. That's what it was. I wanted it to be close to show you. Okay, so you just take your little piece of jute. You're going to fold it in half and pinch it. Thread it through there. You're going to open up that. You're going to grab the tail, but don't pull it yet. Okay, so just have it right there with that open. See how that's open right there? That's where you're going to stick this. So you're going to make a loop. A loop is kind of like the Cancer bow, like that. So it's just crossed, and then you are going to just stick it in there, and then you're going to pull that tight. Okay, so that's going to cinch up on the center of that bow. If you can't get it, don't worry. You can tie this little bow. You can tie it in a bow, and you can glue it on there. Okay, so just don't stress over those little things. Okay, don't worry your little head. Okay, and then you're going to grab one of your beads, and you're going to thread this through, and you're going to tie a knot. All right, so thread that through, tie your little knot, and then your knot at the top. Okay, so I'll give you extra jute. These are really short. I don't know what I was thinking because I did this for myself, but you might want a little bit more than that. And then we're going to call it good. I'll finish doing everything because I'll take pictures of it all. Okay, so did that make sense? Better sense? You're able to see that. Okay. I'm going to do my angles. All right, guys. Okay, and then I'll finish up the rest of it. So I still have a few to do. Aren't these cute though? Aren't these so stinking cute? These are adorable. Okay, let me pull this down. Try to be quiet still. We have our Santa. I'm going to go out so you can see the whole thing. Okay, isn't that cute? Super duper cute. Let me move all these guys. I love them. I don't know what my favorite is. Which is your favorite? Do you have a favorite yet? I am not even sure. Let me move these up. This should be up here. Okay, here's all my snowmen. I kind of like this Santa coffee cup. I think that's really adorable. I love the tags. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do out of the tags. I really love the Santa. I really love the Santa out of the tags. Out of this row, I love this. Out of my snowman, I don't know. I think I love the Frosty. I think that one's the cutest. But there we go, guys. All right, I'm gonna go. Let me put you up to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta clean up my mess. I gotta wash my paintbrushes. I'll just wash it in the bathroom. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will. Let me make sure you can hear. I will go live for my craft show so that I can say hi and all of that. But this will post about 8 o'clock a.m. hopefully, if I can get it uploaded to the website or to Facebook. 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. All right. Oh, guess what? I didn't put you up to myself. What's going on? There we are. I thought I pushed the button. I didn't. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.